Hey, what is up, guys? It is Slickmoff here. I'm back again with another video. Just watching the Video Game Awards, and this game premiere announcement came up on the screen. And at first, I'm on my high guard looking for WB Games Montreal, not expecting a reveal from Telltale Games. Although, retrospectively, I probably should have been because they revealed their last superhero game of the year last year. But the reason I wasn't expecting for Batman, of course, at last year's Video Game Awards, I was not expecting this reveal, though, because they are going to show some Walking Dead stuff in a minute. So, they've pretty much at this point effectively stolen the show, dependent upon what we see from The Walking Dead, whether that's a trailer or what have you. So anyway, they revealed this gameplay, and I honestly was watching it out of the corner of my eye at first. I saw it was like a space game. I was like, well, this isn't Batman, so, it's not WB Games Montreal, so I didn't even know what it was, to be honest with you. Looking back at it now, you can see the headphones floating through the air, and it's very obvious what the game is. So I'm just sort of watching it out of the corner of my eye. I'm just sort of like confused what the game is, and then it pops up, and bam! It's just like instantly, Guardians of the Galaxy, a Telltale Games series. I'm just rewatching the trailer right here. Really, really awesome way to reveal it. And yes, the game, as you probably saw in my video, was leaked a little over a week ago, but nonetheless, it was still a cool reveal that I was not expecting, and they did a great job of surprising us here. Whether I'm curious to know if they moved the release announcement up because the game got leaked or what have you, but no, this was really, really a well-done reveal. Also, it doesn't tell us anything about the game, so, in terms of that regard, there's not much to talk about in this commentary in particular, but I imagine we'll be getting, a very blanket news or press statement very shortly, in my inbox to sort of get some general details about the game and maybe what we can expect. For my personal expectations and what I hope to see out of the game is a gameplay, style that we saw similar to Tales from the Borderlands, which is a very, very stellar Telltale Games game where you can switch between the perspective of two different characters. Of course, with Telltale Games in the past, Walking Dead, for instance, as is the most popular one, you don't get to play as every character. You play as one. So in Season 1, you play as Lee, and Season 2, you play as Clementine. And we are basically seeing in, Tales from the Borderlands, which is a more recent game than The Walking Dead Season 1, of course, you get to play as, switch between the perspective of two characters. With Guardians of the Galaxy, I think it would be really cool to switch between all of the characters at some point or another. It's a 5-part series, maybe switch between the perspectives of 5 different characters in 5 different episodes. I do hope the series is very fun, and it's an adventure action game, which I assume that it will be, being Guardians of the Galaxy, but maybe they can implement some depth and some seriousness to it as well that is meaningful to the story, which I'm sure that Telltale Games will do as well. So once again, a great reveal. I love the logo of it. Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series, I believe, is the name of it. It's a mouthful. It's actually called Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series. So yes, it's a mouthful. But anyway, it doesn't matter. One of the things I love about the Batman series, sort of rambling on, is like when on Xbox or PlayStation, it's just called Batman, which I think is just really cool. And maybe they'll do that for this game too. Like when you actually download the app, when it's on your PlayStation home, it's just going to be called Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, anyways, I've rambled on long enough. As I mentioned, there's not a whole ton to talk about quite yet, and it didn't, as I mentioned, the game did get leaked, unfortunately, so it didn't have the same shock value as the Batman reveal did, but you saw on Twitter I was still very excited nonetheless, because I wasn't expecting it to be this night, although I was expecting to get this reveal this month. Okay, once again, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up, let me know what you think about Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series, in the comment section below. My name is Slickmoff, we'll see you all in the next one.